Hey, yo, Wavy, where you at, nigga? Yes, sir.
Summer like Haya, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new, my name is Oya Tundanya and welcome to my house. To all my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning back in. If you are joining us here for the first time, click the subscribe button down below and officially join our fam. Yeah, on the decks today, as you can see, it's a story time. So grab a drink, get comfortable, and let's get into it. That was too good. Let's get the bill. This is a vodka and almost like cranberry soda. It's pink lemonade, not cranberry soda. Jeez. Anyway, today's story time is about how I found out he had a girlfriend. This happens to a lot of us because and anyway, so uputi onamhlanje sizombiza ngoput John. Uputi John kasema uputi John. Singer shot. But John, singer shot. So uputi John, before this game happened, I had known him, I'm gonna say that for like a year and some change, right? We're like, you know when you talk to somebody on Instagram and like you vibing and stuff, but like I don't shade or anything. It's just like haha funny here and there, you know. Then eventually it moves to WhatsApp and obviously it dies down because that's what WhatsApp does. I'm not sure what he looks like. I need to stop doing that. I'm not sure what he looks like. Like I think he had like a picture on Instagram, but it wasn't really giving, like it wasn't making my coochie throb, so I wasn't feeding him like that, you know. But like he was fun, like we were really vibing. It was always a good time every time we had a conversation. So that was like our relationship for the year and some change, you know. Sabangani abakhulumayo here and there, haha haha. He also didn't live here at the time, so our relationship never got the opportunity to like move out of my WhatsApp, right? Yeah, so we're really cool. Like I'm Shelly, it's really giving. I have a guy friend, you know, he's really nice, we're vibing really well. He's cool, I like him, I enjoy talking to him. That's what's up. He wishes me happy birthday, right? My birthday's at the beginning of the year, it's in Jan. We don't talk basically for the rest of the year until like I think it was June or July. That's when it starts. So then in June, July, like something really like traumatic happens to me, and you know, I'm down bad, I'm down horrendous. I'm out. I'm not having a good time. Okay. And then John reaches out and he's like, you know, actually this thing that we've never hung out and then like I've never actually met you, in Patagabi, it hurts my feelings, fish paste. And I'm like, lol, yeah, I mean, tense, tricky, wow, ring though. Right? Then he says to me, are you free this weekend? So when he's asking me this, I'm like, okay, he's probably in Durban and like he probably wants to finally make this friendship like physical, like so we can actually meet each other. And I'm like, yeah, I'm free, what's up? This man says to me, how would you feel about coming up here to Joburg on me? Hello, and I'm like, So before I reply to him, I'm like, you know, making a fast, quick analysis, pros and cons in my head, right? I don't know him that well, so letting him fly me out is a bit tricky, you know. It's a bit, I should hesitate. But also on the other side, I have nothing to lose. So why guy to my favorite city Nakona, and I'm annoyed, like I really don't want to be in Durban. Everyone here is pissing me off. So it's like, so I reply and I say yes. And I'm like, yeah, actually, what's good? Let's go. What's in Bo? What's in Bonamandla? What's in Giz? Right? And he immediately sends me like, it's like a what's the word, when you're booking your flight, like the confirmation thing with all your details. He sends me that and he's like, please send me these details so I can book the flight now. It's like Wednesday. No, it was like maybe Tuesday. It was like Tuesday, this man is booking a flight for Thursday. Do you understand? Do you understand? We're moving, we're going higher, baby. And I'm like, hi bo, always was one is sweet. Yeni lo yenzayo. Bizwakala into yenzayo. Nangempela umfana nkosami, he books the flights, he sends me a confirmation detail that my flight is on Thursday at this time. Sit on. And I'm like, well, shit. Wow. Sucker spawn, you know? I'm like, I'm excited. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be so much fun, you know, just to get out of here and shower moya and just like clear my head. Yeah, so then I call Mangi and Nunga. I can't remember if I called them at the same time or what did I do, but like I call my friends because now I have to tell them. And obviously it sounds very crazy because I'm calling them to say I'm leaving and I'm going to Joburg on Thursday. It's Tuesday now. When did this happen? Who are you going with? Kanjan manj. Yabo. Nangempela, they have all the appropriate questions, obviously. Uguti, where are you going? Who are you going with? When did this happen? How is this happening? So I'm relaying the whole story to them and like I'm telling them who it is, just to find, or rather to be reminded of something that I had forgotten. Oh, Johnny, Shuti, he used to have a thing with like another girl engang funda na esikoleni who is friends with Mangi, right? So Mangi's like, oh, Johnny, John is sketchy because John has done like ABCD to her friend, you know, and it's like John is a bit of a flake, so I don't think I trust this thing that you're going on. And I'm like, yeah, you know, valid points, but I'm still gonna go because I want to. Because I want to, like in Funukbona. And also I had thought about all these things, like I had appropriate contingency plans, you know. You can't nyak to me and Joburg because I know what I'm doing, like I know where I am and I have family there. So I had already thought about if he does like flake on me, I'm just gonna go home and I'm gonna explain to my aunts later what am I doing here. But like I won't be stranded and like destitute, you know. And also if something happens, God forbid, now he doesn't want to book a return flight, then I have money, I'm gonna book my own flight, I'm gonna go home, like it's fine. So I had thought of all these things and like I was set and I was prepared for the worst, which I think is very important. Don't trust men, guys. Don't trust men. Abafana is it? And they will show you a movie. It just depends. Is it a nice movie or is it a horror movie? If it's going to be a horror movie, then you need to be prepared. You need to be prepared to sort yourself out, always. So, yeah, I was okay. I was grand and I was like, I can do this. I can get myself out of whatever situation that's going to be thrown at me. But I also just had like, I had a good feeling about it. Like I had no negative, you know, feelings towards going on this trip. And I think that's why I went. Like I really went with my gut and like listened to my gut and I felt good about it. So I was like, hi dude, arrivo, so yeah, like, and the days leading up to the trip were like crazy because I didn't have my nails done. I had doctor's appointments and things that I had to go to. And it was like, I had to book an emergency nail appointments because I didn't actually have an appointment for that week. So just but you know, I got to it, I got it done, and Khaidu went to the airport, you know, and he's checking on me, you know, are you there? Are you fine? What's this? Tell me when you get on the plane, da 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 da. And I'm appreciating just like the care, you know, and I like it. But remember, at this point, I'm still very naively so. I'm still thinking of this man as like umganam, like I'm not there at all, you know. So, which is very naive of me to do. Like I don't think that you should go on trips with men that you don't like because what are you doing this for? But yeah, that was a younger me. I've grown now. I've seen things. I know better. Anyway, so yeah, and I go. When I land, like the first thing I see when I turn my phone on, it's a message from him, and he's like, "I'm gonna be late to come and get you from the airport, but yeah, just like chill in the food court. I sent you money so that you can get something to eat." And I'm like, oh, cute, sweet, lovely, love to see it. You know, I like initiative. I like people who are communicating. It's not giving the flake that I was hearing about. Okay, so I love it. I go and eat. Mind you, Ora Tambo is a lot crazier than King Shaga. That was my first time being at the airport, like alone. You know, usually my family is always directly there on the other side. So it was the first time I had to navigate Ora Tambo by myself. And I remember feeling like, what am I doing, dog? You know? But yeah, and then they came to fetch me, and he walks in. Not in, we're in the airport. He comes in behind me and like he taps me on my shoulder, and I turn around and he's like, hey, and I'm like, hello, handsome. How you doing? So this is the first time that I've gotten like a proper look at him, and I'm like, actually, this nigga cute. Oh my god, have you always looked like this? Y'all need to take better pictures, because ain't no way. And size one, stuff some, do some. You know, and I'm like, oh, interesting. Okay, let's go. Yeah, we walk to his car, you know, it's giving. And I'm like, this is gonna be a nice trip. So far, so good. I love to see it, nice things only. And he's with one of his friends, right? They both came to fetch me, I guess to make it less awkward, you know, because like so it was gonna be really weird if it was just the two of us. But yeah, and then we go to where they've booked. It's a very cute little 2-bedroom apartment. Jay, very cute. Along the way, I call my friends and let them know that I'm in the city and I'm safe and I'm okay and like what's going on. Yeah, like we get snacks. He had asked me before, like when he had booked the flights, like, what do you drink? And I was like, I drink Hennessy and champagne. And when I tell you that's all I drank the whole weekend, from morning to night, that is all I drank. So yeah, we get to where they booked, and Jay, very cute little apartment. Jay loves to see it. You know, get some drinks going, get some, okay, I've eaten obviously, you know, drinks, happily set up, and it's very cute, and I'm feeling very calm, very like safe, and very just, yes, this is great, we're gonna have a good time. My flight was at night, so I arrived late at night, so I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be great, you know. And the first night, like, we slept in different rooms. Jay, he didn't try to make a move on me. So I was very comfortable and I was very grand, right? Okay, cool. So this trip was supposed to be a Thursday to Sunday. I ended up leaving on Tuesday. We simply just kept extending. And I can tell you, it was like, I had the best time of my life. Like proper princess treatment. Let me cater to you, cause baby, this is your Like, I had money, and as a reasonable person, I was prepared to pay for certain things, but Jay, he did not let me pay for anything. Like, I remember, as people that extended the stay, I needed more clothes, right? Because it was like, the clothes that I had were not matching the activities that we were doing. So we went to the mall to go shop, and I remember I paid for my package, and he was like, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why didn't you tell me that you're done so I can come and pay for your clothes? And I was like, crazy, but cute. So yeah, it was the best trip of my life. Okay, of my life is a bit dramatic, but it was a really good trip, you know. And like around day 2, day 3, we broke the friendship line, you know, and like we kissed, and it was cute, and it was fireworks. And I was like, yeah, you know, I was seeing stars. I was seeing like, we had lots of conversations about like what me leaving Joburg is gonna look like, you know, for us moving forward. Jay, you know, he's telling me everything I want to hear. Like, he wants us to really take each other seriously and like not stop communication just because we're not in the same place. And obviously coming up and down is not going to be an issue, so I mustn't even worry about the distance thing. You know, these are all the conversations that we're having. So I'm seeing boyfriend, I'm seeing future, I'm seeing yes, you know. And kuhamba kahle, I'm seeing a nice soft relationship that I'm walking into. Ikhona into ehamba kahle emahlane nobantu ayikho. Ayikho. Yazi ayikho, ayikaze ibe khona. So then I go back home, right? I go back home, and when I get back home, I think we spoke consistently for like the first 3 days, and then after that it was like radio silence, like no conversation, nothing is happening. And now I'm like, where's the hell here? What's going on here? At this point, I've updated like my friends and I've told them like how I feel and like how this has developed from Angimbon to Giboni Pagatelam. So it's like I'm pissed, like I'm irritated, because what are we doing this for, brother? What did we have all these conversations about us for if this is not what this is, you know? Like, and I'm just like, Jay, like I'm annoyed. Then I see his status the one day, and it's like, what was it? But it was basically like two wine glasses and like ingalo, igqoke jacket pink, and I'm like, no miganjan, ntombazane lena, Andy, but we date, because what else could this possibly be? So after I like, you know, I commented on that picture and I asked him, when's I land? Yeah, bro. But at the same time, I was like, I can't crucify you for going on dates because I stroll, like we're not in a relationship. So if you're still dating or something to find out, just let me know, you know, so that I know what page we're on. He's like, nah, it's nothing to worry about, it's just my friend. I knew he was lying, but it was like, hey, okay. Because I know he's lying, obviously, I'm going to put my FBI investigators on it and I'm going to figure out what the hell's going on. Because what you're not going to do is play me. What you're not going to do is nyats me, okay? So, Nangabela, get my top FBI investigators on the case, and we find out that this is not his friend, it's his girlfriend. Not only is it his girlfriend, it's his girlfriend of multiple years. Happy anniversary. Uvela nje ukuthi into abafana bayabheda, yazi umfana akushela uvume, next day I post intombi yakhe athi happy anniversary. Kanjani manje? Kanjani manje? So yeah, I find out that it's his girlfriend of years, and obviously I literally like lost my mind, because I was like, why did you take me out of my peace to disrupt it? You know, why? Obviously that trip was great for my skin, great for my mental, but I could have done without it. Now you've added like another layer of emotional trauma that I didn't need, that I could have lived without. And it's like, we did have a conversation about it after the fact, and he was like, they had broken up at that time, you know, which is obviously a lie. So yeah, guys, I found out that was his girlfriend of like years. I found out that the girlfriend, she lives in Durban, which I think is the worst part. Yeah, it is the worst part, because what do you mean? What do you mean? Like, angazi ngizothini. Iba le ntombi yaseGoli niyaseThekwini ongenani mafuna ukusibhani. Ngibhani ngani nomuntu ohlala. You get what I'm saying? And it was just a mess. It was just a freaking mess. It was a freaking mess. So after I found that out, did I block him or did I delete his number? I can't remember what I did, but yeah, I asked him out and I was like, hey, fuck you, fuck your life, okay, fuck your friends, because what did we do this for? So it's just one of those things, you know, it's just one of those things where I'm a fan. The bottom, the absolute bottom. Anyway, don't trust men. That's today's word. Niggas ain't shit. Per. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. For now, it's me, your girl, signing out. Bye, fam.